Students rise up. A wave of protest sweeps Bangladesh. Bangladesh, July 2024. A palpable tension hangs in the air. Thousands of students flood the streets, their voices echoing with a potent mix of anger and hope. They are done with empty promises. They demand change. This isn't just about textbooks and exams. It's about the future of a nation. The protests erupted suddenly, fueled by years of simmering discontent. Like a pressure cooker, the issues had reached a boiling point. Students, often seen as passive bystanders, have become the unlikely heroes of this national drama. Their courage is inspiring, their demands are clear, the world watches with bated breath. Will the government listen? Or will these peaceful demonstrations be met with the iron fist of repression? The answer, as with most things in life, is complicated. It's a tangled web of promises made and broken, of hope clashing with the harsh realities of power. One thing is certain, Bangladesh will never be the same. The youth have found their voice, and they are using it to demand a better tomorrow. The question is, will anyone listen? Fixing a broken system, the cry for educational reform. At the heart of the student protests lies a deep-seated frustration with Bangladesh's education system. For years, students have endured outdated curriculums, inadequate facilities, and a lack of quality teachers. The system, they argue, is failing to prepare them for the challenges of the 21st century. They demand a complete overhaul. They want an education that equips them with the skills needed to thrive in a globalized world. They dream of classrooms buzzing with innovation, not rote learning. They yearn for teachers who inspire, not just dictate. The current system, they argue, only widens the gap between the privileged few and the struggling masses. Access to quality education, they believe, is not a privilege but a fundamental right. It's the key to unlocking their potential and securing a brighter future for Bangladesh. Their demands extend beyond textbooks and classrooms. They call for increased investment in education, better teacher training, and a curriculum that is relevant to the needs of the job market. They are fighting for an education system that empowers, not one that stifles their dreams. Jobs, not promises, economic frustration fuels the fire. It's not just about textbooks and classrooms. The student protests are also a cry of frustration against a bleak economic reality. Bangladesh's youth unemployment rate is alarmingly high. Many graduates find themselves trapped in a cycle of low-paying jobs, or worse, unemployment. They see a disconnect between their education and the job market. The skills they are taught often don't match the demands of employers. They graduate with degrees but no clear path to a secure future. This, they argue, is a recipe for disaster. The students demand action. They want the government to create more jobs, especially in sectors like technology and manufacturing. They call for policies that encourage entrepreneurship and support small businesses. They dream of a Bangladesh where hard work translates into a decent living. Their message is clear. They refuse to be a generation defined by unemployment and economic despair. They are fighting for an economy that works for everyone, not just the privileged few. They are demanding a future where their hard work and education translate into meaningful opportunities.